Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to a new video. The last time you saw us, we just completed the first stage of our Mae Hong Son Loop adventure, the drive from Chiang Mai to PAI, which was incredible. This past week we've been exploring PAI and what it has to offer, and we're going to continue to do the same in our second week here in PAI. The first stop, Bamboo Bridge, so we'll see you there.
We just arrived at the Bamboo Bridge and we're just going to hide from the rain now and go get some coffee. And then we'll take a nice walk after and have a look at the Bamboo Bridge. This area is incredible. Yeah. The sun's just come out, so we are going to head off on our walk now. And I'm sorry I always talk really high at the end of every sentence. I need to work on that.
There you go, just did it.
Yeah. This area is really beautiful. So we just sat and had a nice coffee, I don't know, for like 45 minutes to an hour. Instructed a really cute doggy.
Just avoided the rain.
Yeah, now the sun's out, so
An opportunity while we can to explore the Bamboo Bridge here in PAI. They saved the best to last here. This is definitely our favourite place behind Koh Samui. So Koh Samui always the number one, but PAI is a close second.
yeah, we're loving it. Absolutely love it.
To get to Bamboo Bridge is about a 30-minute drive from PAI town itself. It's 30 baht per person to enter, and it's a lovely walk which should take you about an hour return to walk all the way around to the temple and back. There are 4 or 5 different coffee shops, all offering different types of drinks and food, and yeah, it's a really good place to chill out all day if you really want to, and there's lots of dogs, which is also a bonus for me and Christine.
Rickety rockety road.
Ow! I thought you said Thailand.
We like Thailand!
There's no pies. Very disappointed.
Where are the pies? I haven't even had a pie yet.
So we've just finished at the Bamboo Bridge, which is literally not a bamboo bridge, it's like a village with a bamboo walkway that goes all the way around it. And there's like 4 or 5 coffee shops. And then we just stopped off at the waterfall, but we've decided we're going to do that another day because there's 200 baht for the waterfall and the hot springs nearby. So we're going to do that another day when we've got more time. And then, so now we're headed back to PAI village. I'm going to go get some food, and that will conclude our day. We're kind of loving the sort of lazy mornings in PAI, going to the pool, chilling and having a couple of coffees, and then heading out after 12 to either get lunch or do something or do a couple of activities. So yeah, kind of doing it a bit slower than what we did in Koh Samui, but PAI is somewhere we'll treat like Koh Samui or explore quite a bit. So we've already extended for another week, and depending on how busy we are for this week coming up, we might extend for another week, but we haven't decided yet. Really recommend coming to Bamboo Bridge, it was incredible. After spending a good 2 or 3 hours here, we headed straight back into PAI and went to the street market. One of Christine's favourite types of food in the entire world is lasagna, and we came across this lovely little lasagna place where we were not going to pass up the opportunity to try some. We were also joined by our 4-legged furry friend. So Christine has decided to be brave and she's going to rent her first scooter. She's driven the one we've rented from Chiang Mai to PAI and driven it for about 10 minutes with me on the back, but she's decided to be brave and face her fears, and she's going to drive a scooter all on her own. So now we have 2 scooters, and we're going to go for a bit of a drive now before it gets dark, go for a bit of a loop around PAI on the outskirts, so there's like quieter roads. She wanted a retro style looking one, like a Vespa. This is as close as it gets, and it's really nice actually. It's a limited edition Scoopy Club. Before we get off though, we have to take photographs of it, just in case there's any damage. Because we gave a cash deposit rather than a passport. We didn't feel comfortable leaving our passport as a deposit. But it's very retro. Happy?
Perfect. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to a new day in PAI. We're into our 2nd week now. We leave PAI on Saturday to finish and complete the Mae Hong Son Loop. Yeah, we're here today at Pambok Waterfall. We pay 200 baht to get in per person, which includes a ticket for the hot springs, the Sai Ngam Hot Springs, which we're going to go to after this. It's about a 20-minute drive. So we'll spend about 20 minutes here, go in the pool, under the waterfall, and then we'll drive to the hot springs. It'll be our 2nd hot springs in Thailand.
Yeah.
Which sounds odd in this weather, but yeah, it should be good. So what I was attempting to say here, however you couldn't hear a word I was saying because the waterfall was so loud, was that I was a big wuss and didn't want to get wet and drive on the scooter afterwards, so Christine took one for the team and took the GoPro in for us. Happy?
Yeah, me. Can't go all the way in because of my eyes. The water's hitting my
Contact lenses.
eye too hard. Yeah.
Sam and Christine on tour 2022. Hey, oh, silver, away! Woohoo! This is dangerous.
We have just arrived at a beautiful place that has a yellow field in front of it. So we're going to come stop here for a cool drink. Now over National Park, so we're about 4 kilometers away from the hot springs. Off we go again.
You like?
Yeah, not hard.
No colder than the pool. It smells worse. So the drive here was spectacular. It's on the Mae Hong Son Loop. It's getting dark now, so we need to get out of this national park onto the main road and head back before it gets too dark. And yeah, we'll head back and we'll have a cheap dinner tonight at 7-Eleven. Good day adventuring. And we've got another day on the scooter tomorrow for both of us, so that'll be good. And we're out of the pool now because everybody else is leaving and we don't want to be the last one here.
No, definitely not. Okay, bye.
The national park are technically closed at this point, however me and Christine had far too much fun on this hill, recording ourselves going up and down at least 7 times. We were then quickly escorted out of the national park. Whoops.
Went up that road there and there was like a huge pack of dogs that started chasing us.
8, maybe 9 dogs, and the one on the left there, the greyish one that is like a bit sort of more matted than the rest of them, was the one that sort of went for Christine's legs. For some reason dogs don't like scooters, and we asked somebody in Koh Samui actually why dogs attack scooters, or certain dogs attack scooters, is because when they get too close, people on the scooters will actually lash out and kick them or open car doors on them, so they associate scooters with past torment, so that's why they go for them. Gotta be careful, I suppose. For example, in Koh Samui we saw somebody fall off the back of the bike because 2 dogs went for them. These ones look alright, they're just curious. Now we're gonna go play football.
We heard about this place where you could play football while being overlooked by some kind of monk, and we have found it. This is just on the outside of PAI, and there is the football pitch. So me and Sam are going to have a bit of a kick around if we can. There doesn't seem to be anyone here for us to pay, so I presume it's maybe a free football pitch. But these dogs are also look to be accompanying us, which will be interesting.
You can play football whilst a giant monk watches you.
At least the dogs have left us alone now. They really do make you feel like you're trespassing when they all stop barking.
After Christine had finished kicking a ball in my face, we decided to head back to Pai Town, and we came across a lot of buffalo. This is now Christine and I's favourite animal, especially ones floating in a puddle. Some biscuits for the dogs we've just met. They're very skinny outside a tree house, has been abandoned, and very skittish, so we're going to feed 2 sachets of these each for them. So I'll make a little bed of biscuits and put some wet food on top of them. I've already given one dog outside 7-Eleven a pack of sausages and an ice cream. So now these dogs outside the treehouse are going to get a well-deserved meal. One of the dogs has got a very crooked neck. We think it's been hit by a car. Yeah, they deserve a good meal.
We've called these the Treehouse Gang because they live in a treehouse.
This one's got a crooked neck, bless him. He's really skinny.
We're off to see our Treehouse Gang this afternoon on our last day in PAI. We leave tomorrow for Mae Hong Son City. And today we've got a few things to do. We are going to go back to the bamboo bridge and have coffee there, and then we will do PAI Canyon again. I think we'll probably do a few more things if we can fit it in, if we have time. So we'll just see. So I'm just gonna go get petrol now and then chat alongside the road.
So yeah, today we're just going back to our favourite places. So we really liked the Bamboo Bridge Village. Nice coffee shop there, so have coffee and just watch people work on the fields. And then we'll do the PAI Canyon at sunset. One thing you'll learn about me and Christine is that there has to be a coffee shop wherever we go. Because something we enjoy just scooting around, having a coffee and just, yeah, wandering around aimlessly. And at first stop, we're going to go feed our treehouse gang.
One of our favourite things about PAI is just the roads. They are really good, really drivable. Not too many bumps, which makes it really easy to navigate. And yeah, it's amazing. It's definitely a place that you have to hire a scooter.
bamboo bridge here in Pai.
So tomorrow we actually head for Maehongson city. We've been in Pai for 2 weeks and we will get back on the road on the 1095 and head for about 3 hours towards Mae Hong Son city. I'm really looking forward to that, and the drives are incredibly beautiful. So
we've done all the main things, but we've just done it in a kind of a slower pace, getting on the bike every day, going for coffee stops and just driving around really. Christine's even rented her own scooter. We've driven our own scooter for a couple of days, which was really fun. And we're going to complete the rest of the Mae Hong Son Loop. So we've already done 762 curves. I think there's another 1,000 or so curves to get back to Chiang Mai. So we're looking forward to that.
it's actually something that we would 100% highly recommend anyone who has sort of arrived in Chiang Mai and you're heading for Pai. Avoid the bus if you can, and definitely hire a scooter if you feel comfortable enough to do that. We've heard feedback from people who have taken that bus that they feel incredibly sick. So we're so glad that we didn't do it. We do suffer a little bit with motion sickness, or we have done during this trip. So it was an incredible experience and you will not regret doing it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Actually been trying to do this a few times now, but people keep walking past me getting embarrassed. So one other thing me and Sam would highly recommend doing is chatting to the company where you're hiring the motorbike from, and it's more than likely that they'll be able to hold your big backpack for you, so you can just take like a day bag if you're going only for a few days to Pai, which has been really handy for us. So my bag is currently in Chiang Mai and it will be for 3 weeks in total, so it just means that you don't have to carry so heavy, which is really handy. So me and Sam have just got one backpack with us and it's doing us perfect.
Christine wanted to stay in a tree house during her time in Thailand, and I'm not disappointed. We're staying here until we finish our meal.
Thanks for spoiling me, Sam.
Christine's birthday, I took her to the chippy. Not this year, you wouldn't have had a chippy in Thailand.
Unfortunately.
Could go for a chippy right now, actually.
Oh, me too.
Lovely bit of fried fish. Before heading back to Pai Canyon one last time for our last Pai sunset, we headed for the Long Neck tribe, or the Karen Hill tribe here in Pai. We weren't sure what to expect as we'd done no research prior, but we were greeted by a little marketplace where there were ladies selling homemade souvenirs. We of course asked permission to record some footage for our vlog, however we did feel very awkward, so we left swiftly after this as we were effectively paying a small fee to watch these ladies work. Nonetheless, it was an incredible way to end our time here in Pai, and what an incredible 2 weeks we've had. The next vlog you'll see us trying to complete the Mae Hong Son Loop. There's about 3,000 curves to go, so thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss our final episode of our Mae Hong Son Loop adventure. See you soon!